Hello and welcome to Slice to Meet You, a incremental game about chopping ingredients. Anyway, let's go. Here's our first ingredient, a tomato. So we just chop this bad boy up real quick. Oh, I can hold the button? Oh yeah. Dude, that is so much faster than how... Can I click faster? Hold up. Oh, there's like a limit. Noted. So yeah, you chop up ingredients, dude. And I guess put them to a plate conveyor that... I don't know who's asking for all these tomatoes. I'm gonna be real with you. And at some point we can unlock an auto slicer for our tomatoes. Quick question, bud. Upgrades. Income multiplier. $10. I mean, how much does it cost for me to upgrade my tomato? I mean, we're upgrading the tomato. There's no way the multiplier will be better. I have 1 coin in my presence? Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Certain skins give bonuses to certain produce. Okay. Noted, dude. We'll mess with that later, because I don't think I want to upgrade my tomatoes. I think I'd wait for a future plant. Ingredient? Might not be necessarily a plant. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is an eggplant, but still, it's not necessarily a plant, I don't believe. But who's to say? And at some point, I'm gonna be able to do my task to get another coin. But first, income multiplier. It's 1.1. It is not times 2. That is so much less than I thought it would be. So, oh, because these are cosmetics. Okay. I was like, why didn't it go to my little gift present section, dude? That's why. Math checks out. Can I get a better knife? New knives speed up the cutting of products. Yeah. So $20 to get a new one. I think it's worth saving up $20. Assuming it actually does speed me up, which I would have to assume, right? Oh, it tells you the name of the songs when it switches. That's neat. Oh, that's so much faster. That is so much faster, dude. Okay, give me a better tomato. I want my tomatoes to be high dollar. Who's buying all these tomatoes? I have no idea. I guess burger stores, dude. Like, who else wants tomatoes that are this finely like chopped into slices, you know? Couldn't tell you. That's not how you get the money. You just get it. I already bought a new knife. You're not acknowledging me. You're not acknowledging me, game, and it's making me cry. That's why I'm getting a new eggplant. It's a cucumber. That's not an eggplant at all. That's not an eggplant one bit, dude. Yeah, I think we're... Oh, I'm putting cucumber on the plate with the tomato. Okay. I understand. I don't know why we're doing it, but I understand. Yeah, give me speed slice. I have no idea. It was 5%. It was 5%. It was such a small amount. Honestly, I should just save up for I mean, I guess I could do this knife. Why not? I should save up for the $70 one though. That's the one I should have saved up for. How does a fella buy a new radio? Oh, like new tunes? I mean, for $1, I mean, sure. I could do 2 to get this. Yeah, give me the $2 one. Yo, I'm down with this music. Hold up. Yeah. I kind of just want to stop talking right now and just kind of be vibing with the music. Yeah. I need $70 for a new knife, right? Is that slower? Hey, upgrade screen. I have no idea how much... Is there a way to tell how much my knife is doing? Because this feels faster. Maybe not. Maybe it's in my head. Yeah, I think it's just in my head. How's that cucumber do now? Still takes a while. Still feels like tomato's the way to go. Yeah, just had to turn down the volume a little bit to the chopping. Be able to hear the music a bit better. Yep. This is the levels I want, dude. I didn't know the music was something I was gonna be enjoying like this. Huge fan. Wonder what this little bonus down here is, by the way. Oh, I see. It's the bonus income. Well, let me get the auto slicer first. There we go. Now it just chops on its own at 15. I mean, he's giving me the money for it, so I'm assuming. So we just chop up our cucumbers now. Even though it probably would be faster for me to chop up my tomatoes. Let me chop up my... Yeah, it is... It feels faster to the point that it would be better to be over here. At least until I level up my cucumber a little bit more. And then we can start talking about switching over. As I'm looking over at my asparagus, like I think I might already be switching. Let me get the asparagus, dude. Yeah, that poor cucumber. I mean, I have to chop 15 of them. So I'll chop 15 of them. But I'm definitely doing that asparagus now. I can upgrade my knife. Good. Tell you what, keep me at asparagus for a moment. I would really like to upgrade my knife many times. Okay, now I need 530 for the next one. And yeah, I'm gonna chop up the asparagus until I get it. And then we chopping up some cucumbers. But right now, we're asparagus trained, dude. That's the train we're on. Oh yeah. Now I can't, let me see how fast the tomato is. Oh yeah. Alright, cucumber time. Dude, it's still, it feels like it's longer than the asparagus is right now. Why? Hold up. It sincerely feels like the asparagus is faster. Why does the cucumber feel slower than the asparagus? That does not make any sense, dude. I don't understand. Once I'm done with these cucumbers, though, we're just staying on asparagus. We do not care about these cucumbers. Oh, I have low stamina. Unfortunate. I can't upgrade my stamina either. I was just like looking like, how long? How hard would that be? No, I just can't do it. I think I have to get the next product because I buy a new knife, by the way. There you go. Just for you, bud. Because I think it's how fast we're chopping, so we want to chop slower on larger items. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm lying to you. Anyway, give me stamina regen. I have no idea what my stamina regen was at before. But that has apparently made a huge increase on my regen. Like, I think it might have been at 1, but I had assumed it was 10 since it's 10.5 now. And most of the upgrades I've gotten are not particularly substantial, I would say. They're fairly minor when I get them. Why do you require me to cut more cucumbers, game? Why do you want me to chop the cucumbers up? What is your fascination with me and cucumbers? Can you elaborate? I would like to know. Because this is mildly disturbing that you just want me to keep chopping up cucumbers. I like that the radio bounces a little. It's got a little bounce to it. Can't wait till I'm done with these cucumbers. I wonder if it'll count as me chopping cucumbers if I get the auto slicer to do it. I can't afford 15 upgrades on the cucumbers is the only problem. I chopped the asparagus pretty quickly, by the way. That new knife upgrade really did help. I need to chop up, what, 30 of them? Roundabout? Yeah, 28. In order to get the next thing, which I'm thinking. I need the cucumber upgrades to leave me alone. I very, very, very much need you to stop telling me to chop up cucumbers. I do not want to chop up cucumbers, dude. This is not what I want to be doing with my time here. Just I want to buy slice speed so that I just don't have to be right here as long. It's good for me overall, and I know it is, but it's particularly good for me right here. And I feel the need to chop up the cucumbers to get another task after this one. It doesn't feel like it's something I can just kind of ignore. There. Thank you. Back to the asparagus. My beloved. What the? That was a sound in the game? Alright. Maybe I just heard something. I don't know. It was very odd. It sounded like someone not starting up, like a chirping of insects, I guess, is the way I'll put it. Hey, look, I need to spend 3,500. Oh, it's steak. Steak for 3,600, yeah. I swear to you, the steak takes as long as the freaking cucumber does. I fully believe this. And I have made so much money with the steaks. Yeah, give me a new tool. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a little bit faster. That's a little bit faster. How much stamina can I increase? Oh, it goes to 210. That's actually a pretty substantial boost up. This does 3% per level. Okay, noted, noted. So the next thing I want is another stamina regen up. That's what I want. You yelling at me because I can upgrade my steak? Yeah. As much as I want to upgrade my steak, I would much rather upgrade my stamina regen. Because it's not a problem right now, but I can tell you it's going to be a problem sooner than later. I should probably upgrade my tomatoes a little bit more. Well, that's where I'm stopping. So 4,200 to get a new steak. How much for a new knife? 7,000? I did not mean to click you, radio. I apologize. I hope you can forgive me. So 7,000, right? 2 more steaks? Maybe 3? Yeah, I'm not quite there. I think it was 600. Yep. And that is way faster cutting, so it is a more than worthwhile investment. Same thing with slice speed, for that matter. Income multiplier is 0.1, which didn't matter in the beginning, but you know, the more time we spend, the more it matters. Slice speed is 50% faster now. Might as well make my income 2 times instead of 1.8. Just basically because I like round numbers. Even though it's making them a level 11, which, you know, we don't talk about that. We're not looking over there. We can just be happy knowing the percentage is a good percentage, okay? We don't need to worry about what the actual number it gives us is. Matter of fact, it's probably best we don't think about that. How are we doing over here? What should I get? Hip hop beats? Let's do hip hop beats, dude. Hey, rage against the cuisine. Is that right? So this is what people who chop steaks listen to, I guess, according to the game. a lot. Oh, I can change the line. For some reason, I didn't even realize I could. So I need a lot of money. 20 steaks worth to get a carrot. Which I guess I should just save up for the carrot. Right? I think so. It makes sense to me. Just sounds like a good idea. How much of a bonus is that 6%, by the way? How much difference is that really making for me? Don't say 6% difference, because that's the correct answer, but it's not the question I'm asking, and you know it isn't. Guess I could also buy a new knife, which I'm going to have to after I get the new product. Hey, carrot. Now it wants me to buy another new product for $15,000. Bud, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm so far away from a new product at this point. There's no conceivable way this is going to be occurring. I can get a new knife though, because that's exactly what's going to be happening. Oh, also carrot. I guess we're doing digital wave. Why is the income bonus only 5% for this? Why do you go down in price? Why'd this happen? So I saw these arrows. How far do you go? Oh, it's not like that big. Okay. This feels like I'm in a ad for a device or something. Like it feels like I'm inside of a tech store right now, and I'm not. I don't appreciate it. I'm changing this. What's the oh, it actually tells me the different ones that it could be. Kind of. Anyway, give me, what's that say? Can't read it. Give me that blue what? I still don't know what it says. It's blues, I guess. I'm gonna be real with you. It's so much better than what I was just on to me. You know what? Hold up. Maybe I didn't give it a good shot. No. Okay, you see, this is better. I don't know, dude. It feels like I'm at like a tech store or something. Like this is like a tech demo, and it's like, hi, welcome to, I don't know, man, whatever. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, it just don't feel right. Okay, you know what? Now that it has that, it sounds okay. I'm more okay with it now. But before, dude, I was losing my mind. More stamina? There you go. Now I shouldn't have nearly as many problems. Yep. At least not until I upgrade my knife again. Give me that income multiplier. And when I first got this, I was expecting like not this type of music. Like I know, listen, I want to say techno, and this might be techno. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not very clear on genres of music, if I'm to be completely honest with you. I just listen to music and go, hey, look, that's something I like. But like, this is the other music was just, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I just simply couldn't. The other songs that this thing had. Kind of was a little bit, I don't know, I guess disappointing, because I actually rather like techno music. It's some of the music that I actually listen to on a day-to-day basis. And this, it just wasn't that. So if that was techno, and maybe what I'm talking about ain't. I did not want to switch knives. Oh, so this is actually going to be a better knife. Because it is technically a higher level. The other one is a side upgrade that is like to unlock the higher levels. At least if I was just reading that right. I would assume level 7 implies it is a higher level than 6, you know? Or better than 6. Let me auto chop my cucumbers, by the way. Thank you. I will go back to the country music. Okay. That little like person going ba, 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 or whatever that was. You're losing me. You're losing me, Chief. Listen, I want to stay on this. I still have hope for this device, but I'm not having much hope in a lot of the different songs. Oh, can I get a better knife? I mean, it's still level 7, so not really. I guess I should save up for the onion. Like, I'm truly, dude, truly. Just can't handle it. I just can't handle it. Ooh. Don't give me faith now. Okay, you know what? We're back. We're back in it, okay? I do just kind of want to go back to the blues, but I am almost positive the onion likes the blues. So I'm gonna kind of save up for that. I'm gonna stay right here with this guy because I'm switching with the onion. Yeah, you see, whatever this is, I'm a way bigger fan than the freaking tech demos, okay? And that music is actually perfect for tech demos. Like, it's completely fine for those. It just isn't exactly the music I want to listen to outside of tech demos, Meanwhile, this kind of like reminds me of like Infected Mushroom, right? Like not exactly, but kinda. More than the other songs did. I'm buying the onion, but I'm staying here. Yeah, I'm staying right here for right now. I don't care if I'm not getting a bonus. I'm not. I don't care. Got 15 tomatoes for $150,000. Well, why didn't you say so? Well, I mean, you did, but yeah. I'm just enjoying the music right now. Yep. Just vibing. Chopping tomatoes. And get a new, yeah, I can get a better one now. Okay, we're back. We're back to leaving. Nobody loves broccoli. Have you ever considered? Wait, no, that's rude. I actually really enjoy broccoli. How dare you, game? Although I think I might enjoy broccoli in a weird way. I really like it when my broccoli is like incredibly soggy from being like soaked in sauce. You know? Get some like chicken and broccoli or something like that with some of that brown sauce, and you just, it's just like so like just infused into the broccoli that every bite is like you just eating that sauce, and it's like, whoo. I think I need more stamina. Oh, great, great. Buy a new knife. Thank you for telling me to do that after I have bought so many knives. There, but I'm staying on this guy, all right? Is it even worth getting like all of the auto cutters down here? Like, I'm not too sure about that one. Also, I think it costs 25. Well, this one might cost 50 now. But I think the game's kind of doing like a... Oh, what's it called? Is it Clicker Heroes? I think it's that. It's the only game that's in my head right now where there's like incremental levels where it's like, ah, now it does 2 times better. Now it does 2 times better again. Now it does 2 times better one more time. Have you ever considered if you do it one more time, you only made it 2 times better? And it just keeps on going. And it's like every little fill up bar is gonna fill up your money even more. Ooh, okay, you know what? There's like, you can pick upgrades or you can pick a vibe, right? And like, you can do this for the onions. Let me look around. Let me look around. If I can find one that I like better, I'm picking it. Cause this is a vibe right here, dude. Ooh, okay, give me the, yeah. Yeah, this is the table for the occasion. Okay, I guess, you know what? Wooden bowls too. There we go. We're just fitting the vibe right now. Yep, I'm happy with my current decisions. Yeah. Also, you know what? Let me just really quick, just really quick. Turn down the sounds a bit further. I want that music to be even more so out there. These choppings and cha-chings of money are kind of ruining the experience for me a little bit. At least like how loud they are. I need how many millions? I need 6.2 millions. What am I unlocking? I have no idea. How many coins do I have? 4. Is 4 enough? It's enough. I wanted this. Yeah. I was like, I don't want it to be metal. It needs to be made out of bamboo. It doesn't fit the occasion if it's made out of metal. I don't care. It didn't give me the bonus. I don't want the bonus. I want the aesthetic. Also, this is... I don't know how many salads we're making or how big of a salad this is going to be, but like, goodness, man. You got tomato in this salad. You got cucumber, asparagus, steak, carrot, onion. What else we putting in the salad, dude? Like, this is a lot. I'd even go as far as to say maybe too much. Well, I mean, I don't think we've hit too much quite yet, but we're getting there, okay? We are getting there. Fine, let me cut the steaks for you real quick. We just blaze through them, dude. We're just blazing. Come on, 15 steaks. That's what I need. Last lime in town. I have such a higher desire to get the coins now that I'm like, I want the vibes to be right. Fine. I want you to not be giving me these though. I want to continue forward, but I also really want the coins. Upgrade my knife. You don't chop faster, do you? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no idea if it does. I haven't a clue, dude. I would say I assume not, but I honestly have no idea. Cool. Now, that was a lemon? Oh yeah, level 10 is definitely faster. I'm almost positive. Oh, you can hold up. You can get a speed bonus? Huh. That's speed. I didn't know that these were different things. Neat. Give me Tropic Tunes, by the way. Yeah. What are you? What type of board are you? You know what? This works. All of this works. Okay, I'm okay with this. Oh, I think these are fairly cheap now, by the way. Got 15 cucumbers, of course, of course. My enemy, the cucumber. It's all for the vibe, dude. It's all for the aesthetic. It's all for feeling nice about what I'm seeing in front of me, alright? Cucumbers don't fit that aesthetic, but that's fine. We don't have to make it fit the aesthetic. We're here for the lemons. Now, speaking of, turn that sound down a little further, dude. There you go. You can hear the chopping, but it's in the background. This you got the tunes in your ears. You got your earbuds in. You have them at full blast. You're listening to this music. You barely hear the chops of your knife. All right? You ain't worried. You're in the kitchen. I don't know. I mean, I guess for this, you're on a like at a seaside bar or something, chopping up lemons. I don't know. What's the bonus? Let me look at this. Okay. We're not taking that bonus. we're not doing that. That was a upsetting. Is there another one? Oh, buddy. This was the one. I squandered it. I apologize. I should have saved up for this one. Matter of fact, this would have even been an acceptable outcome as well. I apologize. This was my bad. I had no idea. Man. And we could have had a vibe going. Can I get a new knife? I mean, yeah. I don't think it's any faster than the other one, but it's newer, I suppose. Back in my day, dirt was newer. So we would have to chop so many of these lemons if we don't keep leveling them up. Now it's like what, 43 or something? Hotel Coconutia? No, don't worry, that buy new product's coming, by the way. I have low stamina. Yeah, please increase my stamina regen. Thank you very much. Maybe it might be fast enough. What are we getting to? Nah, we're slowly losing. It's very slowly, but it is happening. But it's fine. I know exactly how to combat this problem. I have the perfect solution. When we run out of stamina or we're getting close, we switch over to the stakes and we do this little mission right here. Matter of fact, we're doing it now. Now we go back to the lemons. When we start getting a little lower than we would prefer, we switch back on over to the steaks. And that is definitely an eggplant down there, okay? I will not accept the answer. That is not an eggplant, because it is definitely an eggplant, okay? Without any doubt in my heart, that's an eggplant. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe my stamina is going to be just fine, and I have nothing to do with it. Maybe when we move over to the eggplant, it will be a little bit more worse for wear. Probably. We have what, another 10 to chop up? No shoes, no problem. I keep staring at that stamina, going, how it's getting low. I'm gonna be able to do the stakes again. I have an excuse. To be fair, I already have an excuse. It's called I'm doing it right now, so I can do what I want. I can just switch over to stakes no matter what I said. But I need to feel like I have an excuse to come here. Otherwise, I don't want to come here. And before, it was the excuse that I could get coins. And I do want the coins even more now, to be fair. Buy a new knife? Buddy, lucky for you, that was my next purchase. And it is partially because I want to speed up how much stamina I use so that I can go back to the stakes. That's a sausage. The next upgrade is a sausage. So whose salad is this? Who's eating this salad, by the way? Like, what is this? Yep, that's faster. That's faster, all right. One more level up and I'll be able to get one more eggplant and I'll be able to level up. And that steak is coming, dude. That steak is coming. Cut 500 slices to make $30 million. We're finishing off the steaks. I don't care if I have full stamina. There we go. The next one is another 15 steaks. Also, let me switch the vibe up a little bit. Funk or... You know what? Let's go with jazz, dude. Yeah, that's blues life. You know what? I think I'm cool with this one. I'm not getting bonus for this board anyway, so let's switch it to this one. Same thing with the conveyor belt. Do I want to switch it? Yeah, that fits it a little bit better in my mind. Okay, increase the price of my eggplant. How much is the upgrade? It's 300 million. So when we start running out of stamina, we go back to the steak. Yep. How many steaks can I cut before my stamina comes back? Feels like 5. Maybe like closer to 7 or 8. Should definitely go back and increase my chop speed a little bit more. And my income multiplier. Such a wild salad. Such a wild salad. What's even more wild is the physics that allow me to do this somehow. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the rest of the steaks. Nah, but I could get close, so I might as well just kind of go one more. There you go. Spend 200 million. Well, I think you're going to learn, game. I'm not going to have a problem with that. Matter of fact, I think that was happening way before you even came around to let me know. Cut 15 cucumbers. I am gonna lose my mind on these cucumbers, dude. You really need to stop telling me to chop these cucumbers. Like, I don't know what fascination you have and why you want me to chop them so much. But like, this just isn't like okay. Like what are you using these cucumbers for? Why do you want me to do this? It's weird. Stop telling me to chop cucumbers. You know, telling me to chop cucumbers is one step away from telling me to chop pickles. I don't know what that was supposed to be. That was like, that was my brain going, hey, this is a joke. And I said it and I was like, maybe it might have been a joke. I'm thinking you just said some stupid stuff. I don't think this constitutes as a joke, bud. Like, I get the line. It's one of those, you know, those jokes where like you listen to it and you're like, I get why you said it. I get where the idea came from. Why did you think it was funny? I understand the line of thought. I don't understand why you thought it was funny though. Oh, I can buy the better knife now. Maybe in a minute. I definitely need to buy some upgrades. That is absolutely required. Also, I only have to chop like 2 more cucumbers, so just let me do it real fast. There you go. There you go, that's as high as I'm willing to go. I did not want to chop another cucumber, but fine, I halfway did it. It's time to finish it. Oh hey, do I have enough money? Nah. No, I don't. I would if I wanted to just kind of switch up the aesthetic of the music though. Which, you know, might be nice. So we need to chop up like 50 eggplants. 53. I'm still very, very unconfident on believing that the auto cutting of any product matters. Like I'm looking at the tomatoes and it's like they just don't do anything. Like I'm making 22.3 million like every 2 to 3 seconds ish. And like I'm looking at the cucumber right now, how long it takes to chop. Yeah. Let's compare myself to the cucumber. I am a touch faster than the cucumber. And that dude is giving us hundreds when I'm making millions. Why would I care about making hundreds automatically? Ever. Like, even if it was doing 1,000 right now, I would need like literally for it to happen 1,000 times. And we've established it takes me like, let's be generous. Let's say it cuts it every second. So I would need 1,000 seconds. 1,000 seconds is 1 minute, 10 minutes, 15, like almost 17 minutes of letting it go before it's as fast as me chopping one singular eggplant. That thing would have to go about 20 minutes to chop make as much money as me doing one eggplant. Why would I ever care? Like, ever? Like, when would this ever matter to me? And that's before I buy the sausage, which is coming up next, and I am sure it is going to be another huge step up in money. Which, I mean, I guess we could, it's at a third of 1,000. So it would take literally an hour for it to even try to match up to me. I have to cut 15 asparagus, by the way. Well, hopefully we're gonna have enough money for the sausage soon. I mean, I only have like 5 more to go, I think. So we should be fine. Now what I need to do is go to that asparagus. Oh, that's so much faster. Honestly, I'm just gonna chop it up until it's done. Like, stamina is not something I'm gonna try and manage at this exact moment. This asparagus is $300 million. Actually, maybe I should manage it. I thought that the tasks paid based off of what task you were on, like how far you are in the task tree. But then I just had the thought, maybe it's based off of where you are on the products. So you should go to further products to get better tasks. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that makes sense. What can I do with my sausage, huh? Oh, dude, okay, listen. Cookout with the sausage, 100%. It's a vibe, I agree. Rock and roll, rock and riffs. For sausage? On a picnic? I mean, I guess if you want. Give me you. Sweet child o' lime. Now this piece of wood, by the way, I've been looking at. And I've been needing an excuse. I am unable to chop for some reason. I am unable to chop and I don't know why. I cannot chop by clicking anymore, but I can chop by holding space. All right, sure. I guess I'll hold space now. Did my mouse? No, I can click, right? Oh, dude, I have no idea what happened, but I guess I'm holding space now. I'm fine with that. So now let's figure out how many thousands I'd need to even vaguely compete with the sausage. So if something's making $1,000, it will be 100 in order to get to 1,000,000. So yeah, it's just 10,000. 10,000 seconds is what I'd need. Oh, I have low stamina. That's unfortunate. Give me lemons. These lemons are actually for Cave Johnson, by the way. Just FYI, in case you were wondering, okay? He told me to be careful with chopping them for some reason. Something about them being volatile. I'm not entirely sure. But I told him, okay, don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. It's just lemons. What could lemons do? Couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine what these lemons could do. But that Cave Johnson fella, he's always a little bit strange, a little bit just, I don't know. He tells me weird things on occasion. Such a insane salad. Like, just still, chop it like it's hot. I have another new knife. Why do I just bought a new knife. There we go. Chopping on the piece of wood. It's telling me to spend it. Was that not 14 billion earlier? Am I stupid? Am I? Oh, because I bought 2 knives. It reset. I lapped. I did it over. Okay, yeah, I understand. Suddenly this makes sense to me. Also, give me stamina regen and stamina. Thank you very much. This is some insane salad though. Like there's health things being like, oh, you know, eating a salad thinking it's healthy, but you put like too much vinaigrette on it because vinaigrette's just like, you know, like with fats, proteins, and carbs, it's a ton of fat. Brother, this salad don't matter. This salad, you like, it could be nothing but vegetables and it would be way too much of just everything. Like what are we doing with this salad? How big is it? And it's not even the problem of all the ingredients. It's just a whole onion's a lot of onion, dude. A whole carrot's like on its own. No, it's fine. But there's a lot of stuff in this salad bowl. This is a meal. I guess that's a better way to put it. This is not a snack. This is a meal. This is a whole meal. And we're only adding. Like, we're not taking away anymore. This is just simply what's happening. Elvis ate my sandwich, by the way. Apparently, is the name of the song. I have to cut 15 eggplants. Dude, I was too busy ranting about how many freaking everything is in this. What do you think? We put a whole tomato, we put a whole cucumber, what, 4 asparagus, a whole steak, a whole carrot, a whole onion, a whole lemon, a whole eggplant, and a whole sausage. I'm just saying, this is a lot of salad. Like, I don't even know how, truthfully, like, this could actually be like an incredibly healthy salad. I don't know. You need all types of stuff for your dietary needs. Kind of like how construction workers might need to like be drinking Coca-Colas and stuff. Like, you need a lot of calories, you out in the sun for like 8 hours a day doing like hard labor. Who am I to say that this is a lot? Now I've chopped 15 eggplants. Give me an even better knife, thank you. Although dude, okay, you know what? Hold up. I found the answer. We are a food truck right now, okay? And we only sell salads. And we, for some reason, have like 15 jute boxes that are the size of a can of Coke that I just put on my assortment of tables. I'm gonna be honest, most of the kitchen in the back is just different cosmetic things for me. But right now we are like feeding a construction crew, and they are very patient. Okay, they are very patient. Like I started prepping all of this at like 2 a.m. and they need the food by like noon. So I got 10 hours to chop all of this up and give it to them. I definitely need more stamina regen, by the way. Also, let me get a little bit more of a vibe in here, dude. I don't really. I mean, I guess this saucer could kind of fit in the future. I don't know. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Why was it? Okay, I get that the jalapeno has an accent over the N, but I really enjoyed the fact that all of it was in bold except for the N, where it's like just like someone yelling, and it's just like, you need to make sure you got that like just a little bit on the end of jalapeno. You can't have it all be bold. You decide whether or not you want the accent or you want it bold, and they made a decision. All right, more carrots. Oh, and also, that's not the whole thing about the amount in the salad is completely ignoring the fact that we are going to be charging these poor fellas like $1 billion per plate. Okay. These construction workers better be freaking, I don't know, building monuments every day. I don't know. I'm dancing with pickles. I get that it's just fruit names or product names, but now I'm just imagining. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm losing it. Just absolutely losing it. I want to go back to a fruit or a vegetable that it would make sense for me to go back to the tropical vibes or something. I was really vibing out right then. And the rock's fine, but I've lost my mind listening to the rock for some reason. I need a better knife. How much is it for a knife? 9 billion? And even then it's gonna take like 50 to get to a new one. Yeah, dude, I might as well just save up for the next ingredient. How much are the upgrades? Bit much. Bit expensive for my taste. You know, either way, the salad bowl wouldn't be so bad if it could not even vaguely imagine this all being good together. Like, I feel like there's too much going on. Although I also don't entirely know what most of these foods I do not. Let me look. Tomatoes, I don't think I'm sure I've eaten like a cherry tomato or something, but I don't like really recall what a raw tomato tastes like because I don't get them on burgers or nothing. Cucumbers are kind of the same deal where it's like, I think I might have tried it and I think it just kind of tastes like not nothing, but like not flavorful, I guess is the way to put it. Like maybe it's refreshing is the way to rephrase it. Asparagus I've only eaten cooked. Steak, I mean the steak's cooked. Carrots I think I've only eaten cooked. I might have eaten them. Have I ever eaten them raw? No, I have eaten them raw before. And it was a weird thing where I had like a peanut butter and honey like thing, a jar of peanut butter that had honey mixed in. And when you ate it, when you dipped a carrot in it or like put some of it over a carrot and you took a bite, for some reason it tasted exactly like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with like the bread and everything. And I could not tell you why. It was like when I did it, it was just like, why is this so good? I don't even know why I did it. I think I had a carrot and I was like trying to be healthy, and then I looked at the peanut butter and I went, this might work. I'm not sure what made me ever decide to go do that, but it tasted exactly like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's very strange. I don't know how the flavor of bread came across in that mixture either. Onions I've eaten raw. I really enjoy onions. I just absolute huge fan of onions. Lemons, I mean, I guess with lemonade. I don't really put onions on anything. Did I say onions? I meant lemons. Eggplant, I don't think I've ever even seen truly the inside of an eggplant in my life. Sausage, there's all types of sausage. Who knows what type of sausage this is? Maybe it's spicy, maybe it's sweet, maybe it's I don't know. I don't know what all sausages can be. I just know they can be a lot of things. But like, this just feels like too many different conflicting flavors to me. And it's like literally the lemons. The lemons are making me think that. The lemons are what's truly destroying my mind here. Buddy. You know how close we are to the next thing? You can't just fall apart then. Sweet child o' lime. Now you see this salad right here, I'm not too sure about the cucumber in this mixture. Honestly, I'm not too sure about the asparagus either, but I can't imagine the asparagus is gonna be, well, I mean, no. I think all of this could work together. It truly is the lemon. It truly is the lemon. Like, it's the lemon that's destroying me and making this not feel like it could be appetizing. I mean, I want to unlock the next product, but if you're just gonna keep telling me to like do things, like, I'll do them. Because I want the vibes to be immaculate. Hey, bread. I mean, okay, listen. Let me hit me with the pop stars, dude. Is that called Juicy Dance? Okay, yeah, that bowl makes sense for me. Or plate, whatever. I guess gimme granite as well. Table. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought it would fit. It did not. Okay, I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this. No, hold up. Okay, I'm a huge fan of this. This is someone came into work and they were like, I brought my own music. But yo, this is a whole loaf of bread, dude. Like croutons going on a salad, 100%. Bread going on a salad, I still get it. This is a whole loaf of bread, though, dude. I mean, how big is this loaf of bread? I mean, and dude, this is gonna be okay. Hold up, this is unbelievable. I can't. Have I ever had a sour bread in my life? Imagine the juices of the freaking lemon getting soaked into the dang bread. You take a bite of that bread and it's the most sour bread you've ever eaten in your life. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. It can't be good. Right? Have y'all ever eaten sour bread? Is sour bread a thing? Well, okay, let me rephrase. Because I'm thinking about sourdough. Sourdough isn't actually sour, right? I can't actually recollect what sourdough tastes like. I think it just tastes like a specific type of bread. It's not actually sour, is it? Assuming the answer is no, sour bread's insane. To me. If you like it, honestly, power to you. Buy a new product. Oh, yeah. Great timing. Oh, got 15 bread. Perfect. I have $1 to my name. Or, I mean, I have a lot of dollars. I have 1 coin. You know, popcorn heartbreak. I felt like this was going to be way more of a vibe, this music. But I'm not as confident anymore. It does make me laugh, though. It does make me laugh. Just the bright pink on the like rustic background. Insane, and I love it. That costs 38 billion. 384 billion, excuse me. Yeah, and I just kind of don't care about upgrading anything. Can I do multiple at a time? I don't think so. I can't hold it either. Out of curiosity, it doesn't pause. Let me just do this really quick. Okay, I messed up my screen very slightly there, and I didn't want it to like mess up the recording too bad in case it did. I figured like what, you guys lost like 5 seconds of music and I guess me making $500 from the tomato and cucumber together. If this upsets you, I apologize, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this had to happen, thanks to my mistake. But quite honestly, I'm gonna have to assume not too many people are gonna be that upset. I can just be in this screen and hold space. What kind of knives have I been working with, by the way? First cut, beginner's knife, daily slicer, workhorse, quick slice, balanced blade, Zen chef knife, razor chef, Kyoto steel, master prep, steakhouse steel. Yeah, let's see what else I have left. Steakhouse steel, yeah, Kyoto steel. What? Kyoto steel and steakhouse steel. How many steels are there? Okay. Chef's choice, imperial cut, silverline knife, butcher king, shadow carver, thunder cleaver. So we got level 24 to get to, and we're at level 15 right now. All right, noted. And I guess I'm gonna wait till like we chop up 3 more pieces of bread, and I'm going to go ahead and get the last tier, level 15, or the last tier I'm at. We just discussed it went to 30, right? It went to 24. We're a little closer than I would have suspected then. How much? I need 300. So same cost as the knife. Need to cut some eggplants. Definitely not buying a new product for a hot minute. Now, as much as I don't hate the pop music, it just doesn't fit the vibe, right? Like, I don't know. Which is also partially why it's funny, but still. I think I'm a little bit more invested in the vibe than I normally would ever be. It's very strange. I don't normally care about cosmetics in games. Let me go back to rock and roll for right now. Even that kind of doesn't fit here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm in. We're going back to the pop. Okay, if it's between those two, like something about the rock makes my brain break. I don't know. I can't handle it, and I'm not gonna go through it again. Let me look at this. The corn likes pop too. No, not like this. Not like this. Okay, the corn likes those. That's nice. That's nice. I'm happy. Oh, dude, I still need to get those banana leaves. Those banana leaves are such a big deal to me. Like, I think the vibe is gonna be immaculate with this right here. Okay. Oh, we only have like 4 more products. Huh. Okay, we're making 2 billion per bread. So in order to make, I'd have to chop up like 127 or something. No, 26 total bread. That's a lot of bread, but to be fair, probably wouldn't take all that long. Yeah, 100 and like, let's call it 150. Because like we're it's 160, whatever, dude. I don't care. It is closer to 160 than 150. Anyway, like I was saying, this 150 bread actually is not that much. I have no idea how many products we have chopped at this point. It is way more than 150 though, okay? I promise you, it is way more than 150. Oh, I was like, wait, hold up. This like pauses the game? Like actually pauses? No. Wait, can I hold space on that menu? Okay, just checking. Do we want you to be worth more? It would cut down the product by that I'd need to chop by 40. And it only costs like 15 product. What about that? Okay, we need to do the math. We need to do math. So now it would be, instead of 150, 160, it's 120. If I do it again, it's going to give me another 500, which would mean that it would cost like 100 instead. Hold up, I don't think I'm doing the math right. We're buying another bread. It's worth it. It might not be worth it, but I'm going with it's worth it. Irregardless of anything else, I am just going to go with it's worth it. Now it will cost 14 bread for me to upgrade. How much does it take for me to actually get it? It takes about 120. An extra 500 would make it 100 flat. So it costs 14 bread. And the amount of bread that it's gonna take is 120, and it turns it into 100, which is worth it. As much as I want to increase my stamina regen, we are waiting for the corn. Also, like, I already know the truth. We're just putting whole chopped up corn in this, aren't we? We definitely are. That's the future of this salad bowl. I don't know, baby corn works out, right? I'm sure you can eat the, what's it called? No, the core? I guess the core of the corn. Yeah, I guess if you chop it up and put it in a salad, you could just eat it whole, I guess. I can't imagine it would be like, if we have a baby corn on here, which I don't actually know how baby corn exists. I just know it's a thing that you can get in dishes. Yeah, I've never actually looked. You know what? Hold on a second. I have my phone right here. Let me just take a little Google real quick. Let me tell y'all. What is baby corn? Oh, this is chopping up. It is immature ears of corn, harvested early for tender and crisp texture. Okay. So it's literally just like young corn. Like, it's literally young corn. It's literally just corn that has been harvested early. Oh, and it makes it where they're not sweet. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no idea. Like, it makes sense. I don't know. it didn't feel like, it's one of those things where it just felt like there's no way it's literally just baby corn, right? It has to be like another product that gets grown, and like it just like somehow the people who manufactured it were just like, yeah, it's baby corn, dude. You know, just kind of felt like one of those things where it wasn't the real answer. It was just the answer that was given because it was easier than the actual explanation. Plus, even if it was a different plant, you could be like, this is the, I don't know. I was gonna say tomato because I'm not creative. You could call it a tomato and people would look at it and go, oh, you mean baby corn? And just simply not care what the manufacturer calls it. It's like, no, it's baby corn, dude. Hey, while you're at the store, can you go buy some baby corn? I didn't see any baby corn. Oh, no, they call it something different. My bad. Trust me, when you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's baby corn. And they get there and they're like, yeah, this is baby corn, you're right. He's like, see, I told you. I could just easily imagine this all happening. It's a little upsetting that all of my things requiring me to buy new items, by the way. I mean, I suppose the spend 55 billion isn't that, but kinda. How much does it take for me to upgrade my stamina? Too much. Too much compared to me just sitting around and letting it go. I don't have enough money to make the vibes better, do I? Not to what I would want. I don't want this. I don't know what this is, but I don't want it. It looks like tile floor, dude. which wouldn't make it better, but would make me laugh a little further with the idea of someone just being in their bathroom chopping on a board on like a piece of stone they found on the ground, like just somewhere, listening to pop music, chopping bread for, I don't know, this in my mind would start to become a little bit more of a horror game, you know? just a very odd concept. But we getting close to this corn. I'm looking forward to it. I love seeing how much the price increases. It's been like times 10 every time, right? Vaguely. Yeah, roundabout. Not exactly, but more or less. So the corn should give me like 30 billion, like more. Nah, because I need to upgrade it a couple times. How much would it give? Probably closer to like a billion. I mean 10 billion. So definitely better than the bread, but not like so much that I won't be able to believe it, I don't think. But it will definitely speed everything up. That, and hopefully new things are required for the bonuses, because I want the vibes to be, I want them to go back to the vibes that I felt with the, who was it? The lemon? I think it was the lemon. Might have been the steak too. I don't know. I've kind of gotten lost in the sauce at this point, which is pretty crazy because we've yet to put any sauce on any of this. That's what the last ingredient is. I get a bottle and I start chopping it up. That's the final one right there, dude. And this is, there we go. Now we got corn. Yeah, it pays, oh, dude, it does pay 11 billion, so I was right. Okay, you know what? Now that I've chopped it up, I agree. I think this is fine. This is fine. This is an entirely acceptable answer for the corn. I'm still looking at that lemon with suspicion, though. Oh, by the way. Ooh, we can stay in the pop star if we want. Tell you what, we might come back. We might come back. Oh, the next one requires this one, by the way. Yeah, we might come back, but we're gonna go to jazz for a little bit. That's all the bonuses I'm doing, because I don't really... I mean, I guess I'll do this just to speed it up, right? Nah. I am willing to spend 3 on the table, though. Yeah, this is fine. This is acceptable. I'm okay with this. Kind of miss the high energy of the pop music now. So my stamina is not, well, it barely got to 1400 right there. Yeah, it's just barely not keeping up. Like it's trying its best, okay? It's a valiant effort, but I don't think it's succeeding. Could save up for that, or I could get, if I get the better knife, like, it's a downgrade right now. It kind of feels like I have to get to this level before it would even make sense to get a better knife at this point. You know what I mean? Either way, I just realized, so I had seen the tip going in here, and I was like, that's a little odd. I'd imagine you'd take that off, but whatever, dude. It's not, well, I mean, it is me chopping this up, but you know what I mean? It's not really me chopping it up. I just realized that the butt of the corn, which I'm sure has a different name, but I'm calling it the butt, is literally we're chopping it off and giving it to them. Like literally the tail end of the butt and the tip of the corn. The tip of the cob. There you go. I may or may not have had a different word that I wanted to use when I said tip and went, nah, I shouldn't say that out loud. This isn't what I'm trying to say. This sounds like I'm talking about something entirely different. You know what? Hold up. I am liking this music now again. That last one, I don't know. Something about it just didn't hit right. This one, though. I'm a fan. Oh, buy me a new knife, by the way, because it's actually a thing. Go back to level 15. But it's actually a thing up here. And it costs 500 for more stamina? Ugh. You see, I have 4 coins. Not enough to really do much in my mind. I need one more. Ooh, this is like a this is like a 50% bonus. That's actually pretty massive. Let's go back to doing math, shall we? How many coins do I need to cut up? I need to cut up like 50? Yeah, like 50. No, 500 to get to the next item, which is... I'm not sure. I have no idea what that next item is. It could be a roll of sushi for all I know. Like, I sincerely have no idea what that could even be. Like, I'm hard looking at it, going like, what could, like, I feel like if I stare at it long enough, the answer will come to me in a dream almost. But that's not how that's gonna work. Okay, level 41 slice speed. There we go. Now that I have 5, go ahead and get me that conveyor. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. Hey, can you earn $500 billion? And then please spend $500 billion. Thanks. Appreciate you. See ya. Definitely gonna up my stamina regen. Like, I want to increase the price of my corn even further, and I'm pretty tempted to actually do that instead. I'm incredibly tempted to. I'm doing that instead. I have convinced myself in this conversation with myself. I think this is a good idea. Do you agree? Me, I agree. Okay, we are in agreement. We are doing it. Now, neither. Hey, that corn just flew. That tip of the corn flew over here and then just slid away. I saw it. My eyes witnessed it. And I'm at low stamina. I'll just sit here for a second then. Just sit here for a second. Listening to the vibes. Listen to the music. After all, I make like $500 when I'm not doing anything, like every couple seconds. Like, it's no problem. You know? It's definitely a large amount compared to the amount I'm making right now. It's definitely an amount that matters. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Anyway, spend $500 billion, thanks. Buy a new product. Brother, I wish I could. I don't know what imaginary world you're living in that you think I can ever afford $6 trillion. Oh, okay, you know what? To be fair, I was just now wanting to talk trash, but I only need like 300 corn to do it. And when I was talking about the bread, I was saying like 150 ain't nothing. Truthfully, 300 ain't really a lot either. But I'm chopping up 20 corn to be able to upgrade it to where, what? I would need 200 instead of 3. Yeah, I think that's how that math works. Though I do also just simply want to upgrade my knife, which costs 600 billion. And it's not even an upgrade. But I also want to get a new task because I want to continue earning coins. Because that's the only way to keep my vibes high, you know? It's the only way to make that happen. If the vibes in this area crash, what else do we have? Other than, you know, half a trillion dollars, but that's like just a drop in the bucket compared to the vibes. $500 billion is $500 billion. But the vibes are, hey, no, not that. Anyway, like I was saying, the vibes are like you can't buy the vibe. Well, I mean, I guess you can buy the vibes, just not with money. But you can put a price on $500 billion, and that price is $500 billion. But you can't put a price on good vibes. But you can put a star coin amount. Plus, to be fair, I've almost earned all my money back just from getting this as a task. I actually only spent like 200 billion on that knife because getting the knife gave me 150 billion. So perhaps it wasn't nearly as big of a deal as I'm saying. Especially if another task pops up that just gives me money with stuff I would have already done. Then it's like 100% this was worth it. Oh, more corn, by the way, thank you. So yeah, I need to chop 200 corn. And it would take 21 corn for me to be able to upgrade to corn. So then I would need 180 if I kept down that path. 35 per corn, on the other hand, makes it where I think I've started to hit diminishing returns if I do that. But I'm not entirely positive. I do know I need more stamina though. Do I get all my stamina back now? I was at 560. Ooh, just barely not enough. Just barely not enough. And I doubt upping my stamina will actually do anything, but just in case, let me do it. If it actually does something, I don't know what to tell you, by the way. Okay, so I'm getting to just barely 1,000. Yeah, I'm like losing 10 stamina every time I do this. Maybe like 20, I don't know. A not insanely high amount, but it definitely, you know, I can only chop up like 100 corn before I have to stop for like 5 seconds, you know? It's a tragedy. It's an absolute travesty. It is an insane hit to my reputation, I guess. I don't know. I do find it funny how the corn being sliced so thin really did turn me around pretty heavily on the corn being a completely acceptable part of this salad. The lemons still mess me up, okay? But the corn, I'm willing to accept. You know what? We've had jazz long enough. Let's go to hip hop. Rage. We already heard that one. I'm sorry. How much income did I just lose? I lost 2 income. Am I fine with that? I guess for a little while. So what, it'll take like an extra 2 corn to get to where I'm going? Whatever. It's fine. Not that concerned about it. Now the next question, on the other hand, is do I want to just chop up corn until I get there? And the answer is kind of. I have to chop up how much corn? I'm at like 31. Let's just call it 33. So I need to chop up like another 160 or something. Hit me with the pop stars. I'm buying a new knife. It achieves 2 of the goals. And I think I am still losing stamina. Yeah, I'm still losing stamina. I don't know what I thought would change, but you know. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not it would be worth it to buy the corn. Here, let me do a quick math. I have a you know, I used my phone just a minute ago. Let's use a calculator. Why not? So we don't need to do 6 trillion. How many times does corn go into that? 10, 20, 10, 100, 200. Let's just call it 200. So that would be 600 divided by 3, right? Cool. So divided by 3.6. That would make it 33 corn less that I would have to cut, which is a lower number than a higher number than the amount that costs. So now it goes from 167 to that'd be 41. Let's call it 42. So 4.2. That'd be 142. It was 67 before, so that gets rid of 25. How much does it cost? It costs less than, it costs about 20 corn, I think, to buy the next upgrade. So that should be worth it, right? Yeah. It's not like a high amount worth it, but it is worth it. Now that one would probably be where the limit lies, because I think that increase made it go to 150 instead of, right? Let me look. Okay, so that would be 142. So if I did it one more time, that would turn it into 47.5. Yeah. Okay, so 7.5 is what I'm doing. So that decreases it by 16. And it costs at least 20 to get the upgrade. So 6 is where we end. Good. I'm glad we did this math. I want to buy another knife, but I also don't want to buy another knife. These cost billions. And it's a 0.1 increase, which is like 5% now? No, it's like 2%. So that's way too low of a bonus for the cost, at least at the moment. Same thing with the slice speed. It's not nearly as much of an increase. Used to be way more valuable. But hey, we're almost halfway to the sushi roll is what I'll call it. And then I will have 2 more items to go. I really want to know what that is. I suppose, yeah, I was like, you know, I've had the mouse cursor here that I'm pretty sure like a lot of the time, just like somewhere on the screen. I should have just had it off the screen. I'm holding space anyway. Before I was holding the mouse button to cut. Oh, hey, look, I can do that again. Don't know what changed, but now I can do it again. But I've grown accustomed to holding space now, so it's too late for me to switch it back up. and we are just a touch over halfway there. We have another, I don't know, 100 corn to go. No, it's not 100 corn. Hold up. I did the math. I literally did the math. Make it 0.18. I have 70 more to go. Probably a little less than 70. Which is a less than 100. Less than 100. Let it be noted. I don't know if you know how to do math, but 70 is less than 100. I'm like at least 20% sure. In order to make 1 trillion at 1.1 trillion, I need to earn 3.9 trillion, by the way. Oh, and my next upgrade should be about 3 times more expensive than the corn is, right? Which isn't necessarily outrageous. But I think the upgrade will be a very similar price, and it takes 140 of this product to get to the next one. So if the upgrade is a similar price, it will only cost us like 45 cuts to get another upgrade, kinda, something like that. Or 45 products, I mean. Hey, that salad... I was about to say that salad bowl got an early corn, and then it just flew away when the turntable turned. I guess no, it's a conveyor belt. I was like, I think it's a turntable. Nah, dog, that's a conveyor belt right there. I think the game even calls it that. It calls it a line. Whatever. I want to go back to a different type of music for the last little bit. Let me think. Could go to hip hop, could go back to jazz, could stay at pop star, could unlock Pixel. I'm not doing it, can't afford it. I can't wait to unlock all of the products, and the game still is like, hey, can you buy a new product? And it's like, no. No, I can't actually. I'm incapable of doing so. Why do you ask? I'm gonna stay here anyway. So when you buy a new product, let me know. It's like, well, guess I gotta wait for DLC, dude. That's the only solution here. I'm still going on the path that these are like construction workers that we'll be feeding. And I'm hoping that next item is just going to convince me even further. We're feeding a lot of people if nothing else. Like how many salad bowls have we made? I mean, I think at least with the corn, it's been like 300, 400, 500 or something like that. I think it's like a lot. Maybe we really are in like the back of a restaurant. Maybe it's a game where the whole idea is chop and there is no actual story, and I should stop prescribing a story to the game, huh? It's literally sushi. Buddy. Everyone, listen. I swear I had no idea it was sushi. I swear. I'm as surprised as you are. I can't believe it was actually sushi. That's wild. I have 5. Okay, give me this. Oh, dude, I'm actually fine with that one. Yeah, fits vibes. I guess give me Kung Fu Radio. And oh, dude, I could have also done the granite. Oh, and the let me look. Which one do I like? Oh, dude, does the board help me? Does the board does not help me. No, it don't fit the aesthetic. Actually, I think this one does. I think this one does it. Okay, so do we which cloth do we which table do we want? I like this one. This one gives more money, but this one's like nicer, I think. Right? Yeah, I think this one's nicer. I like it more. And then let's go ahead and turn the line into that. And I think we're done. Yeah. Takes 7 trillion to get another, whatever it's called, another upgrade to the sushi. So 7 trillion is how many sushis? A lot of sushis. Oh, let me buy the next tier knife. Make it a little bit faster. Oh, cut 15 onions. Absolutely, bud. Listen, I was not thrilled in the past with doing the onions and stuff. Like when I had the higher price stuff. Nah, dude. I have to cut so many sushis. I need a reprieve. I need an escape. At least for a little bit. Just for a small little while. Okay, earn 7.2 trillion, spend 7.2 trillion. Okay. Sure. I can buy this plate, which would increase my income. I could buy this, which would increase my speed. I mean, it's the same upgrade, basically. Give me the better plates. I don't know how I feel about the plates, I'll be real with you. Let me look at the plates with the tomatoes. Let me see the basic plate. Okay. I'm okay with the plates. They just kind of look weird when they're full because of this little shimmering line. Do we need stamina regen? We're losing like 50 per sushi roll. Do I care? That's the next question. Do I even remotely care? I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I think the answer is no. No, I don't. That octopus leg is so absurdly expensive, by the way. You know what? Let's back to the math, dude. Back to the math. So, 120 trillion. So let's just call it 1200 divided by 1.37. Because that should be about accurate math, right? I think so. Yeah. That's how I can like round that down. So the next upgrade is gonna add 59 to it. Let's call it 60 so I don't have to do math as hard. So it'll take 875 right now. With 60 more, 875 becomes 609. So it decreases it by 265, which is more than worth it. Basically, that number could be whatever it wanted to be, and it would be worth it. So, how many sushis do I need? I need 42 sushis to get the next upgrade. And the next upgrade will help me how much? It would turn that to, I'm just doing another 60, so 196, excuse me, 1.96, which is 612, will become 256. So 468. I have no idea how low of a decrease that is, but you have the numbers. I'm not doing the math. I am gonna assume it is more than worth it. Quite honestly, as I've been doing this, I've been learning that about 6 seems to be about the sweet spot where you stop really getting any benefits. I need to cut 15 corn. Sure, dude. I actually chop it pretty quickly now. Spend 8.4 trillion. Brother, don't you worry. I got your back. Actually, I'm probably gonna save it. No. Just spend it now. Spend 11 trillion. I got you. I'm also gonna buy a new knife with that. Give me just a second, by the way. Alright, I am back, and I'm gonna be real with you. It's been hours, alright? But we got, like, we're getting no bonuses for the corn? Oh, because that's, yeah, okay, makes sense. We gotta do sushi after one more corn. Okay. Still gotta buy a new knife, gotta cut 30 products, spend 11 trillion. That one shouldn't be hard to do, especially since I should increase my regen anyway. So there you go. And I think I figured out last time, or I guess hours ago, because this is going to be the same video. But I think I figured out that I had to do like 600 sushis or something like that. Yeah, I'm doing 0.2 trillion, or 0.25, I guess. So 1 trillion is 4, so I need to do 400 and like 80. Unless I upgrade it again, which costs a lot. Buying a new knife takes 19 trillion, which is probably not worth it. Upgrading our stamina doesn't really matter, I don't think. Nah. I think we're gaining stamina. I don't know. I think our stamina is fairly steady. It's hard to say whether or not it's going down or up. Yeah, I think it's steady. Okay. So spend 11 trillion. Unless I want to upgrade my sushi, ain't gonna be happening. Buy a new knife, not gonna be happening. Upgrading my knife does nothing except for set me back right now. And the sushi is what? It would cost me 40 to buy another sushi. Oh yeah, no. I think I remember. I figured out like doing it 6 times is the like spot on amount. I think. Man, I wish I knew like I could do the math, I guess, if I really wanted. $300 would take like 400 times. $10, $100. Yeah, it'd take 400 times right now. And if I upgraded it again, it would take less. How much less? I don't know, dude. I don't remember anymore. I don't know what math. I was in a different state of mind last time we came here, all right? I remember looking at these big bowls of salad, and I'm still gonna call it salad. Can you have sushi salad? It definitely has to exist, right? Probably. I'm still messed up about the lemon, and you're never gonna make me not. Also, I recalled that the bread messed me up so much because for some reason I forgot that like baguettes could be like smaller. So I was imagining like a 3-foot baguette, and it was a representation of a 3-foot baguette. I was like, goodness. At least that's what's in my head now. Back then, I don't know. Let me look at what all have I been cutting? And also, let me level these up for a couple thousand. It does nothing for me, but like, why not, right? Doesn't even cost billions. Why would we be scared? Just basically something to spend no money on. If it doesn't cost at least 1 billion, we are not scared. And even at 1 billion, we don't really care. About you. Okay, so I can get you up to 50, so I can get you up to 75 probably. Get you up to 70. I didn't know you'd go up to where I'd have to spend 100 on you. Yeah, I'm fine with spending this much on a carrot. Now it makes me 3 million. Aren't we happy we spent that much on a carrot? Aren't we thrilled? Yeah, I'm just buying 100 of each. Which unfortunately means we have to click a lot, but that's fine. Level 100, everybody. We had to get to 200 trillion, 120 trillion. So we're like a fourth of the way. No. I just kept clicking. Whatever. 110 for you, bud. I don't know how we 25, 30 would be 1/4 of the way. So like 1/5? No, 1/6? Roundabout. I want to buy a new knife, by the way. I so badly want to buy a new knife to get both of these done. And I hate the fact that I think I might. But it's stupid. This is going to give me 1 trillion per, so I'd only have to chop 19 of them. And all I have to do is be patient. Do we want a better conveyor belt? I don't know. Wait, huh? Dude, that does not look like a tentacle on this menu. I'll have you know that. I don't know what that looks like. It does not look like a tentacle, though. Tell you that much. Guess we should probably save up to make the tentacle better in the near future, right? No real reason to spend our little coins now. Yeah, that's what I think. So we are now 1/4 of the way there, which is quite an improvement compared to 1/6 of the way. Spend 1 trillion to go 1% faster. What y'all think? I think some slicer speed because it costs $1 million. There we go. Now look at them go, dude. Look at my tomatoes. Look at how quick they get chopped up. Let's go. The dream. The absolute dream, dude. It is what we've desired this entire time. Wonder how this game's gonna end. Wonder what's gonna happen when I get the last one. Or if it's just gonna be like, congrats, you did it. Cool. See ya. Might be that. I don't know. All I know is we're edging up on that 1/3 of the way there. Getting close. All we gotta do is slice some sushi. Who's making these sushi rolls, huh? You know, well, no, I guess you can buy pre-rolled sushi. Never mind. Well, no, why would it be? Why would it just come as the log? Why wouldn't it be pre-cut? Like what? We're buying $300 billion sushi. Heck, I guess technically it would be a couple $1 trillion sushi, because I think that's how much we bought it for. We bought multiple $1 trillion sushi, and it didn't even come pre-chopped. Which I guess, to be fair, same with all of these. If I spent, well, you don't count, tomato. I don't remember how much any of these cost. But once we got to the carrot, the price was definitely too high. These, I don't remember. Maybe with the tomato, iffy. Almost definitely with the cucumber. Almost without a doubt the asparagus. The steak, you know. Maybe it was some type of incredibly special steak. Honestly, maybe there's an incredibly special type of all of these. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really go out of my way in order to find the most special asparagus that has the taste of cotton candy mixed with wild bee honey or something. I don't know. I'm not looking into specialty asparagus. That's not a thing I do on a day-to-day basis. Except for maybe today. Because that has added a question to my mind if that's maybe a thing. Which feels stupid that it did, but it did. They have cotton candy grapes. Do they have special types of all fruit and veggies? This is an odd line of question. Hold up. We're having thoughts right now. How many different? I know. I've seen there are a lot of different types of tomatoes. I do not recall anything about cucumbers or asparagus, though. I think they have different types of asparagus, but I don't recall there being anything special about them other than look at this asparagus. It's not green like normal asparagus. In this neat, don't you want it? But like that's kind of all I can think about ever having seen, and even that might be wrong. That's like a vague memory I have. Carrots, there's different types of carrots, but I'm pretty sure baby carrots are just chopped up regular carrots that were like not, it just didn't look market quality, I guess is the way to phrase it. It was imperfect produce, and the way you make it able to sell is you chop it up and say, hey look, it's baby carrots. What happened to the guy that went behind the curtain? Dude, I don't know. So who knows what happened to the rest of, I mean, to it, not the rest of it, just it. Yeah, to it. Yeah. Definitely didn't shave it down and put the rest of it in the trash. No. We'd never do that. We never do this. This is a carrot. This is a real carrot. We grew this carrot. Okay, this baby carrot. We grew it. I don't know. Maybe the music's making me lose my mind. I'll accept that. And I if I remember correctly last time, or I guess a couple hours ago, I was losing my mind thanks to the rock and roll hits. Although, how come the rock and roll hits in particular were making me lose my mind, I couldn't tell you. But I think I recall them doing so. Well, you know. I kinda want to buy the funk. I kind of really want to buy the funk. Like badly. We're also halfway there to the tentacle. Just as like a complete separate thing. I'm still being tempted by the idea of buying the sushi, but at this point I think it's starting to be a failing proposition, you know? Also, I've been noticing the names of the songs since a while ago. How many of them are like literally the song but changed drastically? Like, is it actually reminiscent of the song? Maybe, I don't know. Might just be the references to songs, and like they didn't like, yeah, like I don't know what Walk Hard would be a reference to, I'll be real with you. But like some of them I have recognized, and like I could easily imagine that they are references to other songs, you know? Could easily imagine it. Or like references as far as like the rhythm and this stuff are pretty similar. Like it's a little different, but it's like, you know, still like you can tell that it's like similar. And I just got hit with the memory of the tech ads soundtrack that was playing with the what was it called? What were you called? Let me look at you. What are you called? Digital Wave. Just sounded like the music that would play during tech commercials. And also, side note, we are 2/3 of the way to the tentacles. So we are almost there. Then we get to see what the final fella is, or at least we get to guess what the final fella is. Kind of like the sushi, where I shouldn't have got it right. I should not have been able to tell you that this was sushi, but I could not even vaguely conceive of another tube-shaped item that we would be chopping up. All right. Just couldn't even fathom. Also, imagine making people pay $314 billion to put sushi on their salad. Who are we selling these to? What kind of yeah, just simply, what kind of place are we running here? You know, I guess on that same note, it's not like these are particularly special knives, I don't think. So how come they're so insanely expensive? Like, if we were in this world where it like is like weird, whatever Shadow Carver or Thunder Cleaver is, maybe even Butcher King, I'll accept. But it's like the steakhouse steel is 19 trillion. What are we talking about? What were we ever talking about? Like, how would this make any sense ever? You know? At least with these, I can kind of be like, why are they so expensive? Well, obviously it's because, dude, if you got a blade from someone named the Shadow Carver, and like he didn't give himself that name, I mean, it's probably gonna be a pretty good blade, honestly. All right. Same thing with like Butcher King or Thunder Cleaver. Like, come on. Now, if you are getting a knife from somewhere called the Steakhouse Steel, I mean, let's be honest here. That's just gonna be a knife shop. Like that's just gonna be. You know what you're getting. You get something from the Shadow Carver. It's like we're playing a game now, dude. Like we found this on top of a freaking shadow slime or something. Like this is a weird blade that we found. Or knife, you know, whatever. Also, we are very slowly losing stamina. I've noticed that I am at 1700 and I used to be at 2000. But it is going down so slowly that it just simply doesn't matter. We're going to run out of stamina after we get to 12 trillion, 120 trillion. And then we get to buy the tentacle. How many more do we have? 100 more? 100, no, like 90 more? 300, that'd be 10. Like, it's less than 100, dude. I don't know. I think it's 80. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it's 80. We have 80 more to go. But at least it's going pretty quickly, right? I'm excited for the next one. Get another vibe in this restaurant, you know? We've been sitting on this one for a hot minute, dude. But soon enough. Soon enough. Now, if only we could make that $3 trillion over there. It would get us there just a little bit faster. But we can't. We can't. We just can't. I need 120 trillion for that. Buying a new knife might have got us there, you know, it might have unlocked some that I would be able to actually make some money from. But unfortunately, I didn't want to spend the money because it costs like 60 freaking sushis to do, you know? Yeah, 10, that would be 3 trillion. 3 trillion times 7 would be 21. Maybe 60 then? 18? Yeah, it would be 60. I'd have to chop up 60 sushis. A little bit more than 60. 60, like 4 or something. Maybe 68. I don't know. A number that is far too high for me to be like, yeah, I'll do that. Just for it to not even be an upgrade. That's just me buying a knife to buy a knife. Like, it wouldn't do anything. Well, it would do something, but it wouldn't do anything that I don't know. Well, I wouldn't ever get the money back. Even if those did become money objectives, it would never give me the money back. Not fully, at least. Maybe partially. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about making or improving my money-making capabilities. At least that's what I'm talking about. And we are getting so close to this last couple, dude. We need like 30 more. Kung Fu Master. For some reason, my brain had a really rough time saying food there. This truly is a crazy salad, though. And it's just so strange to me. Like, I continue to harp on this fact, but it really is the lemons that are destroying it to me. Like, there's so many of these other things, like, you know, sushi and steak together are like a little odd, I guess, but like, there's sushi that has steak in it. And, you know, you could eat like burgers, which are beef and bacon. They're two different animals, so steak and sushi, you know, a little bit of meat and a little bit of red meat and a little bit of seafood, like, maybe. Plus, we don't know what kind of sushi this is. I'm looking at it, dude. I couldn't tell you what that yellow is. I couldn't tell you what that green is. I can't tell you what that pink is. I would assume fish, avocado, and I actually am not entirely sure what the yellow would be, if I'm to be honest. What would the yellow be? It's a lemon. It's a lemon. Quite obviously, the yellow is lemon. They put lemon in the sushi. They needed it to fit with the salad. And we are almost to the freaking tentacle, dude. One more to go. The octopus, excuse me. Now, why you gotta cut it like that? Why you ever gotta cut it like that? Why do you do this? What is this? What do you think this is? Excuse me, sir? I think you forgot my sushi. Why is my sushi not on this? Can you elaborate to me why my sushi is not on here? Because, I don't know if you know this, but literally every single one of these is in that bowl right now. Could we not fit the sushi? Were we not capable of fitting the sushi on there? Why could we not fit the sushi on there? What is the reason? Could you please elaborate to me why I could not fit the sushi on there? I would really like to know. Also, while we're chopping that up, so that would be 5. Kung Fu is still a thing for 7. Give me tropical tunes. And yeah, that's the stuff I have to pick from. All right. And this board already works. Could get this one. Ooh, and it works for the tuna that's going to be coming up. Yeah, I should definitely do that one. It's so much so that I might as well make the switch right now. This would work, but we don't have the coin for it. This would work too, but we didn't have the coin for this one. We definitely don't have the coin for that one. And new knife is 19 trillion. So we are not that far away. And how much more is the octopus paying us than the sushi? Like the sushi was, let's just call it 300. So 1, 2, that'd be 6, 12, almost 5 times more for the octopus. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat. And then in order to get to 2.4 quadrillion, it wouldn't be quintillion, we need 2,000 octopus? I think it would be like 2,000 octopus, dude. At least assuming we don't level it up, which takes 100 octopus, which is a bit much, if I'm being honest with you. And this isn't going to be any faster. Is it? No. But we got onions to cut. How much does it take for the next knife? 30.4. Let me cut up some onions really quick. Not making me any money, but that's fine. We're not looking to make money with this. You're looking to chop up 15 onions. Cut up 500 slices. Yeah, sure, bud. Let me see how fast I do the tomato. I think there's a speed limit. We have 4. We need 6 in order to get this board. Well, we're not looking for that board. We're looking for the cup. And as nice as it would be to get this, I mean, I don't know how far away that is, buddy. Truly, I ain't got a clue, but it is a while away. At least our stamina's remaining pretty steady, all things considered. Upgrading our income is like 0.2 multiplier, so who cares? This is going to be a 0.1 multiplier, so once again, who really cares for the price that it would take? A knife, 30 trillion, will eventually be worth it. But honestly, this is going to take so long now that even though I let y'all, you know, we were hanging out for this long, just cutting up these different products, I think I'm going to go ahead and let the game do this for a little while. And I'll see y'all when we get a little bit further. So yeah, this is where I begin to cut stuff up. So see you in a little bit. Okay, we are just a touch shy of 200 octopi. So I figured now was a good time to buy some new knives. There we go, max that out. Oh, look at that, so much faster. So much faster. Oh, that's a nice upgrade right there. Here, we're not cutting octopuses together right now. We're cutting steaks real quick. I just upgraded the steak. Oh, look at that. So let's go ahead and spend our, when I get done chopping up the steak, I will go back to the octopus, and then we can buy another little vibe upgrade. That is my current plan. Yep. Can't wait till we get the tuna. Spend that much money. Well, I mean, that's not going to be happening quite yet, but I'll spend a hefty chunk. And we see, speed it up or income? That's income. Ooh, but this is a little less income, but it works for the tuna as well. That is probably the right move. As much as well, I mean... anything to speed it up. Because we're going to be here a while. That's the new belt we got. And here's the new bowls we got. We're now making 2.2 trillion per octopi. And we are definitely upgrading this bad boy many, many more times. We are not leaving it here. Now, whether or not we will ever get down to the last knives, I'm not entirely sure if we will. But we are definitely getting through the tuna, and we ran out of stamina. We can buy a stamina upgrade. Is that enough to keep us alive? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way, dude. Oh, I guess we're gonna be living in the land of low stamina. That is simply all there is to it. I regret that I'm doing this, but like, what else is there to do? That will keep me from being low stamina, so I think it'll be faster overall. We desperately need that stamina regen upgrade. Yeah, I think we need it above increasing the octopus. Like, I don't know how fast we're chopping right now, but it is not. Hey, by chance, if I take away the speed upgrades, and I get this knife, how are we doing on that stamina front? Oh, we're doing terrible. Nothing. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. So. I'm not entirely sure if stamina helps with stamina regen. I probably could have looked at it and see if that number went up at all. I didn't though, so I don't know. But I doubt it. So, we should also do income multiplier because it's cheap enough that it would be worth it. Same thing with the slice. Yeah, I know we're at low stamina. We're always going to be at low stamina. Nothing's ever going to fix that. The only thing that fixes it is going back to level 17. Unfortunately. Oh, you were just telling me I had another coin. So I suppose I'm going to buy another octopus, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do stamina regen. First, I'm definitely gonna do stamina regen. I think I'm running out of stamina now. Even 17 isn't enough. What if I get a worse thing? Make it where I don't do it as fast. Do I regen stamina now? I think I just barely got to 1100. Let's see if we get back to 1100. We don't. terrible news, terrible news. This is more speed. What if we get rid of that? Stamina regens 15,450. Let me get the stamina up to barely 1,000. There. Do we get back up to 1,000? That's what we need to know. No, we don't. So 1545. If we do both of these, 1545. We need that stamina regen really badly. I thought we could just survive without it. We need it. But I'm gonna bring you all back when I get it. This is what's gonna happen. So yeah, see you then. Okay, so it has been a little bit of time, but I got enough of the stamina regen, so we're buying it. And I'm gonna see if I can go with the 18 and still like get my stamina back. I'm losing stamina. I'm losing so much stamina. There's no way we can survive using this one quite yet. Back to 17 we go. Are we able to live? Can we live? Please? Let me... Okay, I'm at 3090. Are we good? I think we barely lose a little bit of stamina. We might be getting to full, so we might be fine now. If not, we're like losing it such a small amount that I'm not that concerned. Anyway, we need like what, 20 octopus in order to get the next little upgrade? Ooh, actually, hold up, I know how to do this. I don't know if this is gonna work the way my brain is telling me it's gonna. We'll see. Oh, wait, hold up. Dude, I just need to chop 30 products to be able to upgrade that bad boy. Hold on a second. You know what? Give me the asparagus so I can get the little thing as well. So fast. So swift. Yep. Got 3 tokens that are called coconut. You ever consider that? You ever called a coconut? You ever put a lime in the coconut and call me in the morning? Spend 10 minutes playing to make 70 trillion. Sounds like a plan, bud. Anyway, upgrade my octopus. Allow me to chop up until I get to like 1500 stamina. And I think now I need like definitely less than 1,000 octopi. I need like 800 or something, which is substantially more reasonable. We're gonna wait till 2,000. We didn't quite wait till 2,000, but that's fine. If it gets up to 2,000, we know that we are regaining stamina rather than losing it. I mean, we haven't got up to 2,000, but it feels like we're like literally singular to double digits away. Well, I mean, we're definitely double away, but we might be singular digits, okay? Oh, I think I saw it switch to 2,000. I think I just barely saw it switch to 2,000. Okay, so I think we are either very, very slowly regaining stamina or very, very slowly losing stamina. But I think it's gaining. But anyway, I'll see y'all like in a hot while. All right, like just a distance away. So see you then. Okay, this is going to be my last little update for a while. We're upgrading the octopi, and I think that's going to be the final upgrade because I have suspicions it won't be really that worth it to go any further. So we're leaving it at level 4, and we're going to keep on chomping until we get the tuna. So see ya at the tuna, dude. And the Lime King is playing. Yeah. Okay, see ya. So, if I tell you we've been chopping, I mean we've been chopping. Alright, like look at we have 2.3 quadrillion. Alright, bud. Got 9 coins. And honestly, we should probably chop some sausages because 15 sausages are the same as like 30 octopus, right? And we are really edging into this 2.4 quadrillion. I think after these sausages, we're gonna be fine. And there's Better Call Coconut again. Just in time. Here, let me switch to my best knife. There you go. There you go. I don't think I'm going any faster, but I can pretend, right? And I think we'll be able to afford the tuna after this. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, we're close. Earn 2.5 quadrillion. Why, game? Why? Why this request? I mean, we're just waiting to hit the right number in 2.4, all right? I don't know what the next decimal is, but we're getting there soon enough, okay? I'm just not sure how much we have to go until we get there. We're also low on stamina. Was really hoping we were getting there before that happened. How many more of these do we have to chop up, dude? I thought I was gonna jump in here. I was gonna chop up 15 sausages. We were gonna grab that tuna. Instead, now we're just hanging out, chopping up tentacles very slowly because I keep going like this is gonna be the last one. This is gonna, oh, that was the last one. For a few mangoes more. There's the fish. Fantastic, dude. That's 5. That's 5. Give me that 5. There you go. This is 6. This is 5. 7. 7's gonna be the best one. Yeah. Okay. You are 5, and you're the only one that does anything. Blues is 5. Could also do Tavern Tales, see what that's about. Ah, but this is the only one that increases speed. So, unfortunately, that's the answer right there. We also need some blues. Nobody loves broccoli. And the last one that we could get would be the marble. But this is the last one. So yeah. Cool. So I guess that's it for all the products. We haven't seen all the knives, but I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't even know how expensive they could get. And our stuff ain't gonna be like, we will be here so long at this point. So this is it for the products, okay? And quite honestly, I think I'm done. I'm considering we got all the products. Like I'm happy with where we've landed. Getting all the knives, I couldn't even guess how long this would take. Because we got 5 more, 6 more tiers to go. Which is a lot. I'm guessing the last like one is going to be like quintillion, if not like sextillion or septillion or something. Like, I don't know how high it would go, but it's way higher than quadrillion. All right. So, I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't think I can go to the menu, but yeah, that was Slice to meet you. Hope you liked the game. If you did, make sure to look in the description. There'll be a link to the game's Steam page, so you can go play it yourself and support the developer, all that good stuff. And I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. All right, have a good one. Bye.